Today is the sacred day of Ram Navami. And it's such a beautiful day. It's the day that Bhagawan Ram took birth here on earth. And as we celebrate it, it's not just a matter of a historic celebration of one day thousands of years ago in the time of Treta Yuga, Bhagawan Ram took birth. But it's actually a celebration of his very presence. And it's an opportunity for us to actually give birth to him, to the presence of the divine in our own hearts. And to begin to implement his teachings, his life model in our own lives. Bhagawan Ram was the epitome, the embodiment of dharma, righteousness, love, goodness. He was the perfect husband, the perfect son, the perfect brother. And yet, if you're not familiar with the story of the Ramayana, what does he get for being this embodiment of integrity? On the very day that he's supposed to be coronated as king of Ayodhya, instead of getting the crown, he actually gets sent off for 14 years into exile in the forest. And it's such a powerful lesson for us, because in our lives, when things happen that are not what we would like, not what we're expecting, most of our reaction is, it's not fair. It's not fair. Why me? I'm such a good person. I'm such an honest person. I'm such a hardworking person. Why do these bad things happen? It's not fair. And we become full of bitterness and complaints and aggression and resentment. And from Bhagawan Ram, we learn not only how to be a perfect brother and son and husband and father and king, of course, but actually how to deal with the challenges of life. How to realize that everything that happens is not actually about us, but is actually about a tapestry of karmic threads that are woven together in a way that is far more complex, far more intricate than any of us may realize. Bhagawan Ram getting sent off into the forest had nothing to do, actually, with his righteousness, his integrity, his goodness, and everything to do with karmic threads of his father, the king, of his stepmother, and of Shravan Kumar, a young man who sadly, tragically, had been killed with an arrow from the king's bow before the king even had his son, Ram. So we go back throughout history, this life, past lives. And if we could see all the threads of karma, we would understand why that which is happening today is happening. But most of us, we don't have that vision. We can't see the full tapestry. So when we learn about Bhagawan Ram's life in the Ramayana, it just is a beautiful reminder that, oh yeah, even being not just good and honest and dharmic, but actually being the embodiment of God on earth, still, bad things happen. Challenges happen. Things that feel unfair and unjust happen. But how do we deal with them? With acceptance, with surrender, with love, with an awareness that, okay, not what I was thinking today was going to hold, but this must be the path that my karmic journey is taking for the unfoldment of me and also for the gifts that I'm going to bring to the world. Because of course, when he got sent into the jungle, he ended up vanquishing the demon king Ravan. So whatever happens in our life, remember this story. And remember that it's not all just about you. It's about a whole karmic tapestry. And when challenges arise, difficulties arise, ask yourself not, why me? But instead ask yourself, how can I surrender into this moment and accept this moment in such a way that I move into it fully ready to embrace my role, my karmic role, and to give to the world what I am meant to in this very situation. And of course, on this day, as we pray to Bhagawan Ram, we give birth to him, to his presence in our own hearts, so that we can actually embody this perfection. Not perfection as a defense mechanism of perfectionism, but perfect as in an embodiment of dharma, an embodiment of love, an embodiment of truth, an embodiment of surrender. Let's embody that. So open your hearts today in love, in devotion to the divine, and let us all surrender the way that he showed us. And let us live in dharma, in truth, in love, the way that his entire life here on earth was such a perfect model of. And so much love to you all on this sacred day, from the banks of Mother Ganga, from the lap of the Himalayas, from the land, in fact, where Bhagawan Ram, where Lakshman came to do their own sadhana, their own tapasya, their own meditation.